But unfortunately, it's just kind of a sad game because you see the Patriots with the Steelers. And what this game really meant to me was like two teams that are clearly in transition. We have the Patriots who are desperately trying to make the Mac Jones experiment work to some success that it had last year. And the Steelers, this is their post Big Ben season, I feel, where they're not going to quite be as Steelers as they usually are. Two takeaways for the most part. The Steelers offense, not very, I don't think they're going to be very efficient with Mitch Trubisky. Mitch Trubisky was kind of lost at some points. Still have a great team around him. Deontay Johnson, Najee, everyone else that we usually mention. Defense is really good. The Steelers are going to be kind of where they were last year, where their offense is basically going to be carried by their defense. I think they can still be carried to 9-10 wins. But with Mitch Trubisky under center, I don't even know if they're going to win a playoff game. In fact, I know they're not going to.
Yeah.
And then as far as the Patriots, same old, same old. They can't score points. And guess what you need to do in the NFL? You have to score points. You got to score points to win the game. And sometimes, most of the time, you have to score more points than the other team. And that's what happened today. Good for them. They own the Steelers record-wise the last 20 years. We picked the Steelers. I picked the Steelers to beat the Patriots because they have a better team overall. But whatever.
Yeah.
We were right about the score.
We were right about the score, but TJ Watt not in this game. Steelers defense is clearly less dynamic with him not there. They're a really good defense, but they're not a great defense without TJ Watt. And then congratulations to Mac Jones for finally breaking 250 yards. That's a feat that happens like once or twice a season. So for Mac Jones, good for him. I mean, Nelson Aguilar was your leading receiver. 6 catches for 110 yards. I don't think that's probably going to happen again. And then Trubisky, he looked lost. I don't mind that they want to protect Kenny Pickett because when you start your young quarterback, a la Tua, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, the first few years, sometimes they're not amazing. And they make mistakes, and they make rookie mistakes. They call it rookie mistakes for a reason. So if you want to protect Kenny Pickett, that's great. But without him under center, you're not going to be a team that goes far in the playoffs. So I think either start him midway through the season or just say, hey, we're going to sit him out for the full year, because until you say no shot of him playing this year unless Rudolph and Trubisky get hurt, you have Cleveland on Thursday night, which is a divisional game. Cleveland just got embarrassed because they blew a 13-point lead. If your fans see Jacoby Brissett go out there and beat Trubisky, there's going to be a lot of people in Pittsburgh calling for Kenny Pickett.
There might be riots. There might be riots.
So I think you lose on Thursday, you're not looking good going into the next week. So I feel like by week 6 or 8, we could see Kenny Pickett start gaining a lot of momentum to start this season. But overall, very boring game. Trubisky clearly lost against a Patriots defense that isn't even that good. And then the Patriots, neither team wanted to win this game. And it felt like both teams were trying to lose.